Alright, number one, it is asking you to solve the equation. The first thing we do is we notice that the 4 is being divided by x, so cross it out and bring it to the other side and multiply it to 30. So we'll rewrite everything that's left, that's negative x. 30 times 4 is 120. Now we just change the signs to make it a positive x, so positive x equals negative 120. And that's your answer for number one. Number two, we are solving the equation, but notice how we have a variable on both sides of the equal sign. What I like to do here is move the smallest variable first. That's the 15x. I move it by subtracting 15x from both sides because it's positive in the front and I have to do the opposite sign. So I am left with negative 5 equals 35x minus 15x is 20x plus 3. Now I subtract 3 from both sides, and I'll get negative 8 equals 20x. I divide both sides by 20. I'll have negative 8 over 20, but we got to reduce our fraction. So we can divide top and bottom by 4, so I'll get negative 2 over 5 equals x, and that's my answer for number 2. Number 3, we are solving the equation. We have a parenthesis here first. This is a negative, but we understand that to be a negative 1. So basically, we're just changing the signs of everything in the parentheses. So we'll have 22 minus x minus 7 equals 9x plus 5. Now, we have like terms on the left side. So 22 minus 7 gives you 15. So 15 minus x equals 9x minus 5. So now we have variables on both sides of the equal sign again. Start by moving the smallest variable, which is negative x, by adding it to both sides. We'll have 15 equals 10x minus 5. Add both sides to both sides, you'll get 20 equals 10x. Divide both sides by 10, and you'll get 2, so x equals 2 for number 3. A new community wellness complex is being built in Pagosa Springs. The perimeter of the rectangular playing field is 326 yards. The length of the field is 8 yards less than double the width. What are the dimensions of the playing field? So our perimeter, the formula for that is 2 times the width plus 2 times the length. Remember, in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So then from there, I'm told the length of the field is 8 yards less than double the width. So length equals L. Is means equals in math, and double the width is the same as saying 2 times W, because W is width. And 8 yards less is minus 8. So we have L equals 2W minus 8. And that's going to be my second equation. The perimeter, we're told, is 326. So take the P out, replace it with 326. Now, since L equals 2W minus 8, I could take the L out and replace it with that. So now I'll distribute the 2, and I'll get 4W minus 16. Now I combine my like terms. 2W plus 4W is 6W minus 16 equals 326. Add 16 to both sides, we'll get 642 equals 6W. So now we divide both sides by 6. So W equals 57. Now we need to find the length. Now we're given L equals 2W minus 8, and we know W, the width, is 57. So replace the W with 57. Now 2 times 57 is 114, minus 8 is 106. So my length is 106, and the width is 57, and those are both my answers. Is the equation always, sometimes, or never true? So we need to solve for it. So we have like terms. 4x and 3x is 7x. 3 and negative 14 is going to be 11. So we have 7x minus 12 equals 7x minus 11. Notice how these two are different. 7x's are the same, but the negative 12 and negative 11 are different. So that means that the solution will be never true. But there will never be an x that will make both sides true. All right, number 7, it says write the inequality that represents the sentence 5 less than a number is greater than 54. So a number can be represented by x. 5 less than that would be 5 minus x. Greater than means there will be no line under the inequality. If there is a line under it, it means equal to, and the sentence doesn't say equal to. So that means greater than 54 would be B. So that's x minus 5 is greater than 54. So B is going to be the answer for number 7. Going to number 9. It says solve the inequality. So writing it out, we need to first distribute the negative 4. So we have negative 4w minus 12 plus 7 is less than negative 29. Combine negative 12 and 7, we'll get negative 5. Now I'm going to add 5 to both sides. We'll get negative 24. So negative 4w is less than negative 24. Divide both sides by negative 4. And when we divide an inequality by a negative number, we need to change the direction of the inequality. So it becomes w is greater than positive 6. So writing that out as your answer, you would choose A and write w is greater than 6. So now we have to graph it. So it says w is greater than 6. That means it'll be an open circle at positive 6, and it'll be going to the right because it is a greater than. So that means it would be E. So your answer for your graph is going to be E. Number 10. Oscar and Julie Ashton are celebrating their 15th anniversary by having a reception at a local reception hall. They have budgeted $2,000 for their reception. If the reception hall charges a $50 cleanup fee plus $36 per person, find the greatest number of people that they may invite and still stay within their budget. So first thing we have is they have budgeted $2,000. That means they can spend at most $2,000. At most means less than or equal to. You can have less than that amount or equal to that amount, but you can't have more than that. So less than or equal to $2,000. Now for the rest of it, we have a $50 fee plus 36 per person. So 36x plus 50, or 50 plus 36x, would be the expression on the other side of it. So solving for x, we subtract 50 on both sides. We get 1,950. Divide both sides by 36, and we get a decimal. It says round down to the nearest whole person will be 54. So you can invite at most 54 people to the reception. And that is number 10.